So this is something I started the other day. So you can kind of see what happens. Like I tend to put a lot of different colors down, even in a first expression, just sitting, uh, just allowing, channeling down whatever wants to come through. Um, Things that I've heard just over the years, if you can kind of see, like, sometimes people think that pieces are watercolor. Like this is just the first sitting, right, from the other day, and I'm about to add some more. But sometimes people think that I work in watercolor, in part maybe because there is so much, again, this is just the first layer, but so much blending. And when I tend to start working, there's a lot like this, like just allowing things to just drip in water and kind of flow and do what they need to do. So sometimes people think the way I use acrylics looks like watercolor. Even in the end of a piece, it'll resonate when they view an image of it, like, oh, is that watercolor? It never is. And actually, I I rarely ever use watercolor. I actually don't like that as a medium, uh, personally, and I kind of think that's funny that so many people see like the way I use acrylic as a watercolor. But yeah, so this is just from like the first day sitting. I'm about to add some more to it. Um, but I tend to use a lot of colors. I use whatever in the moment. It's just channeling. And yeah, I do a lot of color, a lot of layers, and it's never really heavy, so maybe there's a felt lightness that people connect with more of just the feeling of watercolor, beyond even the look of how pieces announce themselves, even when they're complete. And this is a smaller piece. That's another thing. People will see pieces I post, and it's so interesting how we just imagine, right? How we imagine something. My work is intuitive. This is intuitive art, it's channeled art. And it's just really interesting to think about, like, you know, like I said, some people will see watercolor, they'll be like, oh, is that watercolor? You use watercolor? No. And this is on canvas, this is acrylic. And some people will see a piece that's smaller, like this is smaller, okay? They'll think that it's quite large and see large pieces and believe that they're quite small. And that's, you know, part of just expressing how you view things, right? So how you're imagining something, um, which is a large part of the conversation that I encourage around my art, is really expressing how you imagine something. My God, first sitting, but okay, I started a little bit today to add a little bit, but then I thought I'd um, make a video. But I mean, even yesterday I was like, oh, there you are, friend. Like I see I see a little friend here. And so I put a little mouth, a little eye. I don't know, I see them in places, these little guys that start to announce themselves and pop up. But it's all, again, it's all what you're imagining, right? It's your experience. So like I said, I just wanted to share that and share kind of like this first sitting. You can kind of get a sense of how much comes onto the canvas in one sitting, how many colors get announced. Um, and just from the first time I could post something, the way you imagine it, how you're imagining it. And the fun things that happen sometimes. Sometimes you imagine the medium is different, right? And so when you view it in an image, like you know, that can be part of the truth too. Like, I'm telling you it's acrylic, but I mean, it's not in person when you see it. So when you're viewing it, when you're sensing it, when you're feeling it, you're imagining it in a certain medium. So you're imagining it, let's say, as a watercolor, and that feels a certain way to your body, right? And that's very true for you. Or you're imagining a size. Um, you're imagining the size of it. It feels large, it feels small, it feels medium, it feels heavy, it feels light. And that's true for you because that's how it feels when you view it in your body. But I just felt like sharing that. Yeah, so I hope that was interesting, and I hope just taking in these colors, um, however you do, was interesting for you. And however you receive it, however you see this, I hope you just validate that as truth. Like I said, this isn't in person in front of you. So, however you're receiving it, however you receive the colors, however you receive the visual, whatever you're seeing in this, that is completely authentic to your experience and very honest and true for you. Whatever medium you see this as, that's how you're feeling it, part of how you feel it in your body, how you experience it, whatever size you feel this as. And it doesn't even have to be I'm trying to use the word feel because it doesn't have to be a literal thing. If something in this image evokes a sense of expansion or a sense of retraction, a sense of um, or if there's an image that pops in, if you're like, this is my solar plexus, well, then you might feel something around your abdomen. You might feel a sensation in a specific area of your body. Or if it feels expansive to you, you might feel that sense of expansion subtly or kind of in a broader sense in your mind or body. But I just wanted to share that. Yeah. Please comment with any thoughts you have. I appreciate them.